What's breaking with it? Maso, we in Acres Home, Texas. You know, AKA the 4-4. The 4-4. Acres Home, Houston, Texas. What's up, y'all?
And where are you from?
I'm from Acres Home. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the 4-4, you know. But it's all Fruit Town Piru on my end. I used to be affiliated with this set called Mob. Piru, but that shit was fake as fuck. Them niggas was popping the 4 and the 5. I wasn't fucking with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my boy Tank, cause he helped me. He came along, he helped me out. Fuck what y'all talking about. He helped me out, you know?
So tell us who Tank is.
Tank is basically the big homie, basically of all the Texas fruits. You know, he was from New York, and he brought that shit down here. You know, so shit, he basically the homie that started this shit in Houston. That was 2006 or 7. And it really all started because like in Houston, you know, they have these they call codes of like, they do like 1090s or whatever, where all the Bloods and shit meet up. So that's how the shit started at school, basically. It started at school. They had like a little blood meeting, so all Bloods and shit met at the cafeteria and shit. And boom, shit, it went from there.
And Tank was at that meeting?
Tank was at that meeting. Yes.
And even though he wasn't from Houston, being from New York, everyone kind of accepted him?
Not really. Because of the fact, you know, it's like really, you know what I'm saying, like basically, like I understood, you know what I'm saying, it's other people out here in the fucking world. Everybody gonna transition somewhere or whatnot. So when Tank came, when he came to the school or whatnot, when they had the little meeting and shit, like niggas wasn't fucking with Tank, bro. And I wasn't really with that shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause once again, I already knew what was Fruit Town Piru already from my family being 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm saying?
So you got a family, you talking about 4, 5, 6 in Pomona?
Pomona, Pirus, yes, 4, 5, 6. My family is from out there.
So Tank comes to Houston.
Yes.
Claiming, was he claiming Fruit Town Piru first, or what was?
Yes, he been Fruit Town Piru. You know what I'm saying? It's basically us in Houston. We was all something else. We wasn't right at first. You know what I'm saying? Then Tank came and shit. That's when we started, you know, getting. I guess you could say we started like getting aware and shit. We started getting like knowledge of like, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't right. You know. The homie, shout out to the homie J. Rule, Free J. Rule, you know what I'm saying, J. Rule 2000 block, you know what I'm saying, the big homie. He, you know what I'm saying, that shit had happened with him, you know what I'm saying, from Brompton, and he went to New York and shit, and then that's how all the shit started, you know what I'm saying. Tank was from New York and shit, Tank moved to Texas, bam. We was all still linked up together, but then some shit happened, then we just, you know.
Okay, so somebody from Compton, Fruit Town Piru went to New York first.
J. Rule, yes.
J. Rule went to New York.
Shout out to Pukaroo too, cause Pukaroo, I really think Pukaroo was the first one, but shout out to both of y'all.
And that's how Tank got affiliated.
Pretty much, yes.
And
shout out to the whole 2000 block NY. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no black bud, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how we really got on from 2000 block, from Fruit Town Pirus in New York.
Okay, so take me back to that day in 06, 07 when Tank is trying to establish it here in Houston.
Shit, basically, really didn't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody thought he was fake as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at niggas like, what the fuck wrong with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew, like I said, my family is from 4, 5, 6, so I already kind of knew shit already. So, but yeah, we had the little meeting and shit, niggas weren't fucking with him and shit like that. I kind of knew he was kind of solo a lot of times when in school. So I reached out to the homie, you know what I'm saying? And shit, we've been linked in ever since. Okay,
so he started putting people on Fruit Town Piru.
Yeah.
Now, who was the first person in Houston to get put on in Fruit Town Piru?
I would be the first person, the actual first person.
So you're the very first.
Fruit Town.
You're the very first Houston Fruit Town Piru.
Yes, sir.
But
yes,
how many are there now?
It's about, you know what I'm saying, we got good numbers out here. We about like 40, about 36, 35, 30, 40, somewhere in there, 35, 40, somewhere in there. Probably more than that, to be real with you. We scattered the fuck out everywhere, from the east, west, north, south. We everywhere.
And it wasn't established as a territorial-based
Nah,
neighborhood?
nah. Because the fact, like, just like it's so spread it out, you know, like, say, my hood, Acres Home, is a Crip neighborhood. It's really a Crip neighborhood. All that Acres Home, Bonnie Hunters, and Piru, that's just started. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, that's why it's like it is now. Like, it's, out here in Texas, we don't do, like, you know what I'm saying, California, you know what I'm saying, spread to the motherland, you know what I'm saying, but, like, they territorial out there. We not territorial out here. We are, but to a certain extent.
So back in, let's say before Tank came, what were some of the neighborhoods that existed in Houston at that time?
For damn, so Treetops, Bonnie Hunters, Fathers, Hoovers, for sure, them three was like the top GD folks, all of, yeah, for sure the top.
What made you, why didn't you want to join something that had already been established in Houston, like the Bounty Hunters, the Treetops, or the Hoovers? What made you not want to be something that was already here?
Because I'm not like everybody else, you know? It's just simple like that. I go for, you know, people that was getting put on, like, you know, from all these different shit, they weren't led the right way, you know, or they didn't have big homies that could lead them on the right way. Niggas say they big homies and they telling little homies to go do some retarded ass shit. I wasn't down with that shit. I actually never thought that I would be even gangbanging, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. I would never thought I would even be gangbanging, because I was a hooper all my life. You see, I'm tall as fuck, you know, I was a hooper. So when I got into gangbanging shit, it was really on, you know what I'm saying, I was really into that, the history of black people, you know, the fucking knowledge of black folks. Like, I was into that shit. I was into black history shit. And I felt like, you know what I'm saying, a couple of homies had done said a little words that made me, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I think I should hop on this Piru bandwagon, you know what I'm saying, like, for real. Man, I fucks with Piru, for real. I fucks with the P, man. It's all about unity, it's all about respect, and it's all about, you know what I'm saying, money. That's what I love, you know what I'm saying, respect, money, and unity. You won't hear too much fucking stories about niggas getting killed over red and blue. You gonna hear stories about niggas getting killed over green. When I first started on this gangbanging shit, bro, I was considered affiliated with the Crips. You know what I'm saying, the Hoovers. Because that's how my neighborhood was. That's how everybody was. I was affiliated with the Hoovers and shit. But once again, I never fucked with the blue. You know what I'm saying? I always felt, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just it was the color too, but I just feel like niggas on the blue side they just didn't care as much as niggas on the red side, you know?
So would it wouldn't be unusual to see someone from, let's say, Fruit Town Piru hanging out with someone from Fathers Hoover, and then they're friends?
Yeah, my cousins, all my cousins, my whole family is Fathers Hoover. Let's say that straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm really the only one. Even my little brother, R.I.P., I'm the only one that's Piru in my family. Well, besides the rest of my little cousins that's on, and they Fruit Town Piru too, but shit, yeah. I mean, bro, the whole family is blued up like a motherfucker.
Did they say anything about you, like why'd you go that way?
Nah, they just be playing with, oh man, you know you should have been in the hoop. Nah, nigga, Eastside Fruit Town Piru, you know what I'm saying?
So what's it like living in the countryside?
Man, I love it. I'm born and raised up in it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's really culture, you know what I'm saying? For real. It's really like, it describes us, you know what I'm saying? Ghetto country, you know what I'm saying? Real out ghetto country. This is us. This is how we rock out here.
Have any like notable people been extremely successful that are from the ghetto countryside of Houston?
Coretta Levine, she's from Acres Home. Okay. Coretta Levine, we got football players from Acres Home that made it. Shout out Michael Thomas, Josh Huff, shit, so many. Damn, we got We was told it's better to get jobs and shit. Stay the fuck up out the streets and get jobs and get on your money. Now, if you choose to be in the streets and you do what you want to do, that's fine and dandy. But I would go, you know what I'm saying, our purpose is to raise young men and women, no matter who you are, but just to let you know you a young man or you a young woman out here trying to make it, and, you know, it's not all about fucking killing.
Okay, so is Tank still around Houston doing his thing?
No, he in Killeen, actually. He's in Killeen. My boy's a family man right now at the moment. He was just out here like 2 weeks ago. We had like a little link up, you know what I'm saying? We always linking up together and shit and chopping it up and shit. But he was just out here, but he had to go back to Killeen.
You think he started some Fruit Town Pirus in Killeen?
Not yet, not yet. Just cause that's only cause he just got out there. Cause he was in Virginia before he came to Killeen. So it ain't gonna be long. It ain't gonna be long.
Now, have you guys linked up with any Fruit Town Pirus in Compton, or talked to them, communicate, or know any of them?
Let's say this. We have one homie that has been, you know what I'm saying? Other homies have, you know what I'm saying, situations they going through where they can't be able to go, you know what I'm saying? But we got homies that done been to the set, but we always communicating. You know what I'm saying? We always communicating with the homies and shit. Shout out to the homies, by the way. Day, shout out to Funk P, shout out to fucking Ricky B, shout out to the whole MLs, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fruit Town, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the set, you know what I'm saying? Free hop out, you know what I'm saying? Real spill, man.
This is usually a male-dominated culture with just a few women sprinkled in it.
Yeah.
Is it that same way here in Houston, where it's not as many women as men?
Yes, it's pretty much the same way, but don't get our Houston females twisted. Our Houston females out here banging, for real. Whether I don't give a fuck which side you on, you know what I'm saying? Our females out here bang harder than the dudes. I'ma just say it like I feel like the females out here bang harder than the dudes. You got girls that's gonna pop that tootie just like a nigga. You got girls that's gonna ride out just like a nigga, you know what I'm saying? You got girls that's just like a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I mean, it's just that we just females.
Do the guys sometimes treat you different because you're a female, you think?
Nah.
No female discrimination?
Nah, not that I feel like. Every homie that I done ran across to, it was all respect. Oh, you so poppin', you know, was popping, was bragging, shit like that.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think it has to do with they look at you as one of the guys because of your sexuality?
Yes.
And if you was a heterosexual girl, and we haven't even talked about that, but let's just say, do heterosexual girls get treated different by the guys?
Yeah, I think I would say yeah.
Because maybe your sexuality allows you to be embraced more by the men.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of like one of the guys.
Yeah, one of the guys. Yeah, facts, yes. Now, you're right. Yes, it is a difference, yeah.
Now, let's talk about your sexuality. What are you into, and how long have you been that way?
Man, I've been gay. I've been liking women all my life, you know. I've been liking women all my life. It's nothing new.
But even when you was a young teenager, you didn't have boyfriends or
I had so-called boyfriends. I tried, you know, every fucking gay girl done had they little phases of where they done had them a boyfriend, or they done did whatever with their boy, or however, they done did a boyfriend that made them change to who they are now. You know, that's how you find out who you are, once you go through different things. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I like to be with niggas more than I like kicking it with the girls, you know what I'm saying? I did everything with the niggas versus what I did with the young lady. You know, it was crazy.
And since they're always trying to holler at women, you started to do the same thing.
It went from there. I took heed to it, goddamn. I took heed from the shit.
So you learned game from probably some of the slickest guys, huh?
Yeah, shot mine. Rest in peace to my fucking cousin, man, one of the slickest niggas it is, man, for real, man. I learned so much, man, for real.
So how old was you when you really knew this is what I like?
When I actually wanted to, like, when I was like, you know what, fuck, like, I'm really with this girl shit, I would have to say I was about in the 7th or 8th grade.
And when was it when you had your first physical experience with a female?
When I was a freshman in high school.
So that would be about 10th, ninth grade?
Ninth grade.
Is that 15?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Was it with a girl your same age or older?
Older.
It's usually how.
I was a freshman and she was a junior. No, she was a junior going on senior.
So she was about 17?
Yeah,
maybe?
she was older than me. Yeah, she was older than me. Yeah, shout out to her. Thank you, baby.
Did that first physical experience have a big impact?
Nah, not at all. It didn't. I just knew what I liked it. Off the muscle, I just knew it. I was like, it took me a long while because I was listening to everybody else, you know, you're not gay or gay is this, gay is that. And so when people say that shit, it make you think like, okay, maybe I'm not, you know, maybe I am tripping. Like I was battling shit in my head because I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not gay, maybe I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping, you know? But once again, I wasn't, you know, I found out like, nah, nigga, this is actually what I like. I do not like dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks for watching StreetGangs.com. Please like and share the video you just watched and leave a comment below to tell us what you think. You can also watch 2 of our previous episodes to the right. Please visit the link to our Patreon page and support our campaign. And don't forget to subscribe.